And on the news tonight, victims of EndSARS protests and police brutality to get compensation from Edo State government. Prices of commodities continue to soar in markets as festivities approach. Plus, Governor Godwin Obaseki advocates speedy trial on cases of gender-based violence. Good evening and thanks for joining us on the news tonight, reaching you live from NTA Benin Network Center. My name is Goodluck Inaini. And our Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki is advocating speedy trial for cases bordering on violence against persons, especially gender-based violence, as he says only the prosecution of more offenders will serve as a deterrent. Governor Obaseki was speaking while declaring open a one-day sensitization and capacity-building workshop for High Court judges and other judicial officers in Edo State on gender-based violence. Elizabeth Omoko has the details of that report.
It is 1 year after the activities of the EndSARS protests that resulted in destruction of government facilities across the country.
Since I will apologize for mix-up there, the report will come in the course of our bulletin. And our Edo State government is to pay victims of last year's EndSARS protesters and police brutality the sum of 190 million naira as recommended by the State Judicial Panel of Inquiry. This is the governor's promises to prosecute officers indicted. Governor Obaseki made the intent during a meeting with Edo youths on the activities of the EndSARS protesters. Elizabeth Omoko again has the details.
Led to the constitution of panel of inquiry across the country to look into the issue of police brutality. Releasing the recommendations made by the panel at this meeting with the youths to fine-tune further ways to avert reoccurrence, Governor Obaseki says his administration will implement the recommendations of a panel as it will not wait for the federal government.
I have accepted that we will pay compensation to all of those who were victims. And we will not wait for anybody, not the federal government, who will do it.
The youths, while adjudging the state government's panel of inquiry as one of the best in the country, appealed to the government to set up a committee to look into the right of way of citizens.
But like there are some special team, like the IROT, then with the crack team, they think today, you know, I don't think anything concerns them with private belongings of Nigeria youth. So searching of phone, harassing youth, which metamorphosed into the last year EndSARS process, Your Excellency, as I'm talking to you now, is still on in Edo State.
Miracle Aileno Korea and Stephen Asahane are some of the victims of October last year's EndSARS in Edo. They were given 1 million naira each, plus free medical bills.
I will tell the government thank you for that, for me to be taking care of myself for now, because I'll spend almost 1 million plus.
It is the view of these youths, drawn from different professional bodies, unions in the state, that the blueprints of the Edo State government will create a roadmap that will avert the reoccurrence of events that led to the last year EndSARS protests across the country.
Now to health matters. 247 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 10 deaths were recorded in Nigeria on the 21st of October 2021. According to the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, the 247 new cases are reported from 15 states: Plateau with 49, FCT 46, Kano 29, Lagos 27, Kaduna 26, Gombe 14, Bauchi, Cross River and Kwara 11 cases each. Others are Rivers with 9 cases, Ondo 8, Niger and Oyo 2 cases each, while 1 case each for Edo and Ekiti states. So far, 209,960 cases have been confirmed in Nigeria, 198,026 discharged, while 2,850 deaths recorded so far. And in case you are just joining us, you're watching NTA News. We'll take a break now. The news continues shortly. Please stay with us.
Finally, here, yes, the one-stop shop for everything electronics. Benin City, let's jubilate. It's Uyi Technical Electronics Mall, 45 Adesewa Road, Benin City. A unique shopping mall for authentic, high-quality electronics of major brands like LG, Samsung, Scanfrost, Nexus, Hisense, and more. Get quality, authentic brand products like refrigerators, side-by-side fridges, deep freezers, front and top load washing machines, gas cookers, air conditioners, OLED and other varieties of television, DVD players, home theater, standing fans, home appliances, generators of different brands and sizes. You name it, we've got it. Get the best bargain and authentic products at Uyi Technical Electronics Mall, 45 Adesewa Road, opposite Winners Chapel by Ihama Junction, GRA, Benin City. Uyi Technical Electronic Mall. Everything electronics. We dare to stand out.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, 2 things will excite you: the warmth and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities, fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Randeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Randeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenui Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA, Benin City. www.randekihotels.com. Randeki Gold, our hospitality is go.
This is not just a hotel. It's a resort, a place where luxury, class, and hospitality meets. It's not just 4 walls. It's a reinvention. It's an idea that relaxation should be brilliant. We offer world-class services that makes the experience unforgettable. Edo Heritage Hotel, you can't get it better.
This world is not my home.
Celebration of life. The family of Bello of Iruru Quarters, Fuga, Isako Central Local Government Area of Edo State announced the final burial of their brother, uncle, father, and grandfather, Dikin Pius Arelume Bello, who passed on at the age of 89. He is survived by wife Mrs. Kate Bello, 8 children and 19 grandchildren. Burial arrangement Saturday, 23rd October 2021 at 11 a.m. Service of songs at Nepa Road off Dr. John Ogene Street, Ulemo Quarters off Airport Road after Ogbazo, Benin City, Edo State. Saturday, 30th October 2021 at 10 a.m. Funeral mass at Christ the King Catholic Church, Fuga, Edo State. Reception follows immediately at Admiral Mike Ahigbe Event Center, Fuga at 12 noon. Sunday, 31st October 2021 at 10 a.m. Thanksgiving mass at Christ the King Catholic Church, Fuga, Edo State. May his gentle soul rest in peace. Signed, Francis Bello for the family.
And I can't feel at home in this world. anymore.
It's finally here. Yes, the one-stop shop for everything electronics. Benin City, let's jubilate.
Oh yes, Ameosa Motors. We don't turn that for we new branch for number 128 Saple Road by Ajib Junction for Benin City. Not be only that one, oh, we don't upwekerize the price for Niger Delta roads. We need to worry by NRA Junction 500. We need to Abraka 700. We need to Ugeli 1000. We need to Bayasa 1500. We still the load from Benin to Port Harcourt. Worry to Auchi, worry to Ekboma. We need to Ekun, Obiaruko, Kwale, Umutu, even Ekboma to Port Harcourt City. For Ameosa Motors, safety of all our passengers, now it be number one. That's now why we dey make sure say we use new motors and qualified drivers. Make you visit any of our branch around you to enjoy the upwekrization of Ameosa Motors. Ameosa Motors, king of the road.
The Glow My Own Dome Better promo is a unique strategy to empower small-scale entrepreneurs and provide an alternative source of income for the likes of 22-year-old photographer.
Thanks for being there. Now, Muslim community in Benin have been admonished to live according to the tenets of Islam, as it is the only way to enjoy in the paradise promised by Almighty Allah. The chief imam of Benin Central Mosque, Abdul Fattah Enabulele, gave the admonition during Jumat prayers in Benin. Dennis Temple has the details.
Abdul Fattah Enabulele reminded the Muslim faithful they need to strive to live in harmony with both Muslims and non-Muslims Ummah, according to the Islamic injunction, urging them to eschew violence, corruption, and accumulation of wealth.
All of us should now sit down, read his biography, because when you know the biography of the Prophet, you know Islam better. You know how to live with your fellow human being.
Some of the Muslim Ummah believe that social and political harmony can only be achieved when Muslims abide by the rules of Islam.
If we, human beings, follow his footsteps, which we call Sunnah, we follow the Sunnah of the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, we discover that this world will be peaceful.
We need to appeal to religious leaders to ensure that the admonition they are giving is coming out from a sincere heart. Because when you are preaching with sincerity, then it can actually touch the heart of the listener.
As a Muslim, you have to be patient. When you're inside patient, and people now emulate you as a parent that is patient, that is understanding, so definitely there will be peace will surely come in.
When you fear Allah, you will run away from evil.
Prayers were offered for the peace of Edo State and Nigeria at large. In Benin, Dennis Temple, NTA News.
Now, as a smartphone user, have you ever paused for a moment to ask yourself why your hands keep reaching out for your phone? Every now and then, it might not be out of place to opine that smartphones in the 21st century world we live in are subtly in control of many of us. Now, Joy Egbo finds out from cell phone users whether they are knowingly or otherwise becoming victims of addiction.
Smartphones have gotten larger and smarter. There has been the addition of several new applications and features which make it an irreplaceable aspect of people's lives. Before now, letter writing and posting through the post office using postal codes was the very way to communicate with loved ones globally. With the invention of cell phone, popularly known as handset, communication has been made easy.
Even while walking on the road, they can still be pressing phone. You know, the world today is just full of social media, so they want to see and know what is happening around the world.
Some persons give reasons why their phones are so important to them.
Basically, everything is now on social media. Like you can do everything there, and it's like the stage that we find ourselves. Chicken. Sorry, I have a call.
This is my phone because I do a lot of things with my phone, even school work, school stuffs, work. So I'm not actually addicted to it, but I'm always with my phone. And sometimes when I don't press my phone, I feel bored.
I call my people. I do business with my phone. I call my people. I call another person. So you know say you know go face. Let's say make it sit down no phone for your hand. You know good like that. I have people who work out press phone. They don't know the right way of the press phone. If you work out for, they know if you press phone. If you stop like this, then you can press phone. So you can look. Yeah, what you do? If you press, you go to fit jam you.
The mobile system was introduced into the Nigerian market and society on the 6th of August 2001. In Benin, Joy Egbo, NTA News.
Thank you, Joy. Now, Christmas festivities are fast approaching, and most Nigerians are already shopping for items that are not perishable. A market survey carried out by Philomena Ogbebo reveals that patronage is low as the people complain of increase in prices of items.
There is an upward review of prices of food items. Rice, beans, palm and groundnut oil, beverages, fish, onions and others are all affected. This seller Joy Osazoa sells food items. She says due to continued hike in the prices, her profit margin has reduced, adding that purchasing power by customers has been slow.
Money or grants, they buy it in small. God see they do, I see they buy it small. You don't see us everywhere be now. They manage the market now. At all, 9 bad pass.
At all. No market, no sense. I saw like that for your sis. No sense.
Others say there is no guarantee that the prices will remain as Christmas is few weeks ahead.
They buy what their money rich now. They buy rice, buy beans, buy tomatoes. But let me say cheap or dear. But the person go do now, man must chop, so they go buy am.
Consumers and sellers have expressed their happiness about the soaring cost of goods.
So money not dey, we not dey fit buy anything at all. Kerosene nothing wey we dey fit dey buy again. So poor person not fit eat again. So make una beg them, make the carry things down for will.
But all year now we not dey fit buy anything. Feed gas now 8,000, so everything too there.
The fear and worry is that the situation might get worse as the Yuletide draws near. In Benin, Philomena Ogbebo, NTA News.
And the members of the public can now reach out to NTA Benin Newsroom on any breaking news and happenings in Edo State. The number to call is 0915 355 9648. Members of the public can also send chats on WhatsApp to the same number. You are still watching the NTA News. Let's take a break now. The concluding segment when we return. Please stay with us.
In memorial, late Madam Alice Aweru Edu Ugiame, 1909-1984, died 22nd October 1984. Mother, you were a mother in a million, and you did everything to put your children on the right path. A sad academic legacy. You are a mother who knows when the child is hungry, sick, crying, and when to go to school. Thank you so much, Mother. We are proud of your achievement, and we shall forever cherish the good name which you left behind. We miss you very much, and the memory of your motherly love, guidance, and support will forever be cherished. In the statement signed in Ugame Mansion, the resident of Mr. and Mrs. Portley, A.T. Giwa Osagi, said that the vacuum created by her will never be filled. You will always remain our mother in this generation and the generation yet to come. Rest in peace, dear mother, in the bosom of the Lord Almighty, until we meet to part no more. Amen. Miss Evelyn Nick Ide and daughter, Portley A.T. Giwa Osagi Esquire son for the children, Miss Areru Giwa Osagi for the grandchildren.
For everybody. Waiting, your
body to the hot. This one cool me for body. Oh, I will bonanza to travel to different places for Nigeria. Muyi line ultra modern office for Ibiwe by Ebo Street Junction, Ring Road for Benin City. Don't make travel easy for chicken money for everybody. Benin to worry 1,000 naira. Benin to Port Harcourt 3,500 naira. Benin to Lagos Mine to Yanokwaja Iyaba Aja for just 3,500 naira. Benin to Aujiekoma 1,000. Enjoy unbeatable price to Bayasa, Abrakaugele and other places, including comfortable charter service to any destination. Muyi parcel service dey gidigba to help you receive parcel and send parcel to different places for Nigeria. Come enjoy Ogbele Awuf travel price with brand new buses and cars for Muyi Line new ultra modern office for Ibiwe Street, Bayebo Street Junction, Ring Road, Benin City. Muyi Line, cheap travel price for everybody.
The League of Women Voters of Nigeria, NILOV, is an all-female NGO of women uplifting other women. NILOV, founded by Dr. Dame Esther Adwehi, is a non-political and non-partisan organization whose aim is to empower women economically and politically for a more perfect democracy. Some of our dedicated members passionate about the education of the girl child and empowerment of women include former Minister of Industries, Chief Mrs. Nike Akonde, first female MD, Bank of Industry, Ms. Evelyn Oputu, former two-time Minister and Ambassador Dr. Kema Chikwe, Hajia Ina Chiroma, former Ministers of Women's Affairs, Senator Stella Omu and Iyom Joseph Aneni, Senator Daisy Danjuma, former Permanent Secretary and Head of the Service, Ms. Ama Pepple. Let's join these distinguished women and others like Senator Biodun Olujimi, Senator Uche Ekonife, Right Honorable Felicia Bassi, Honorable Chinwe Mornu, Dr. Rosalind Okosu, Dr. Regina Omog Agege, and others. NILOV, women lifting other women. NILOV, together we can.
Tomorrow is another Sunday. I'm inviting you and your family. Join us at His Glory of New Covenant Gospel Church by Edokpolo Grammar School in New Benin, Benin City. 2 powerful services. First is 7:30 a.m. and the second is 9:30 a.m. Any of these will bless your life. The Spirit and the bride say, come. All things are ready. Come for signs, wonders, and miracles. I look forward to having you.
Thanks for staying tuned. And now a bit on sports. The 26th edition of the Ladies Open Championship Golf Tournament has kicked off in Benin with a tee-off performed by the Edo State Deputy Governor, Phyllis Shaibu. Peter Oibo has more from the Benin Golf Club section.
Across the Federation converge on Benin for the 3 days prestigious tournament. The Deputy Governor of Edo State, Philip Shaibu, while performing the official tee-off of the tournament, says Edo State is hub for sporting activities and ready to host any aspect of sports.
And the level of participation, not only from the state, outside invitees, I can see some professional players. I saw some of them that participated in the Edo State and Edo 2020 Sport Festival, all coming to play. It shows that Benin Golf Club, who is the home of golf, is actually living up to their name, and they are keeping that name alive.
The lady captain of the golf club, Felicia Edokpolo, is optimistic that the tournament is going to be an exciting one with lots of prizes to be won.
We've never had it this way before. If you just take a little look, at this is not all. We are going to have more of this, and as we are seeing all these prizes, trophies are going with them. And we are going to showcase our value. Edo State, Benin is known for bronze. We'll be giving out bronze trophies on Saturday during the presentation.
Meanwhile, a cocktail was earlier held to welcome the female golfers into the ancient city. Some of the participants are also confident of winning the prestigious prizes.
It's a wonderful experience being a golfer. Apart from exercising yourself, you now belong to another group of another family. It's a wonderful experience meeting great minds here, wonderful ladies, with so much to offer.
For this year, I think it promises to be filled with all manner of events.
The final of the tournament is scheduled for Saturday, 23rd October 2021. In Benin, Peter Oibo, NTA News.
And on a sad note now, Lady Amena Arenti Ewobamie, the wife of late legal luminary Sir Alfred Ewobamie, has died at the age of 80. The news of her demise was announced by her eldest son, Osaro Ewobamie SAN, in her residence at Ekenwa Road in Benin. Dennis Temple was at her residence and filed this report.
The residence of the Ewobamie was in sober mood, a reflection of the loss of their matriarch, Lady Amina Areti Ewobamie. Relatives, associates, and friends are beginning to troop in to condole the family of the deceased. Some are seen signing the condolence register. The eldest son of the deceased, Osaro Ewobamie, son, said the cause of his mother's death is not known. However, since the death of her husband, her life has lost some of its vitality. She has been battling with feelings of disillusion since the death of her husband, who was so close to her.
I think she was just waiting for the 80th birthday because it was an opportunity to say goodbye and a farewell in the way she likes the most, being with the children, the orphanage. And the position of my father, who passed a year and 3 months ago, and my mom, is that they are very happy to meet their creators because everything that they wanted in life God had given them. They always particularly made us very proud to say, we have wonderful children, we have nothing more to fear. So she was ready to meet her creator. Very painful because she was a mother to so many people.
Edosa Ewobamie, also her son, says her mother's death demonstrates the scriptural deduction of passing the 3 scores and 1.
We would say is when people say glorious exit, this is a glorious exit because she came, she saw, she told everybody, she took a bow, told everybody bye-bye, and it happened. So that is it, that's life. One of the things we must do in this part of the world is to accept death and also plan for it.
Described as a woman with a golden heart, Lady Amina Areti Ewobamie was born on 8 October 1941 and died on October 20, 2021, just after celebrating her 80th birthday, precisely on the 8th of October 2021. Until her death, she was the proprietress of Amina Academy. She is renowned to have been one of the promoters of large-scale outdoor catering services in Benin. She is survived by 3 children and a host of other relations. In Benin, Dennis Temple, NTA News.
May our soul rest in peace. And that's the news. Thank you for watching. Good night.